In the dying days of 1944, Hitler prepared one final, desperate gamble. December 1944, the Western Front was a weary landscape. Allied armies, led by Eisenhower, pressed hard against the Siegfried Line, confident of swift victory. But deep within the Führer bunker, Hitler harbored a delusional belief. A decisive strike through the Ardennes could split Allied forces and force a negotiated peace. This was Operation Watt am Rhein. Hitler demanded absolute secrecy. Nearly 200,000 German troops, over 900 tanks, thousands of artillery pieces were secretly amassed under brutal winter weather. Their objective, the port city of Antwerp, a critical Allied supply hub, hoping to encircle 4 Allied armies. Then, at 5:30 a.m. on December 16, 1944, the offensive began. Under dense fog and heavy snow, German artillery unleashed a devastating barrage. Caught completely by surprise, American lines in the Ardennes, many held by inexperienced troops, buckled. Chaos reigned. The German advance was swift, creating the distinctive bulge in Allied lines that gave the battle its name. Key road junctions, like Bastogne, became critical. The 101st Airborne, surrounded, famously replied nuts to a surrender demand, digging in for a desperate defense. Conditions were brutal. Temperatures plummeted below freezing. American soldiers, often under-equipped, faced not only a tenacious enemy but also frostbite and hypothermia. Thick snow and impassable roads hindered Allied reinforcements and supply convoys, making every meter of ground a struggle for survival. Yet, the tide began to turn. Crucially, the weather eventually cleared on December 23rd, allowing Allied air superiority to finally engage. Fighter bombers attacked German armor and supply columns. General Patton's Third Army, executing an extraordinary 90-degree turn, began relieving Bastogne's besieged defenders. By early January, the German offensive was broken. Critical fuel shortages crippled their mechanized divisions, leaving tanks abandoned. Allied counteroffensives steadily pushed the Bulge back, regaining lost ground. Hitler's last major gamble had failed, at staggering cost. The Battle of the Bulge was the largest and bloodiest single battle for the United States in World War II, with over 100,000 casualties. For Germany, their losses in men and material were irreplaceable, sealing their fate on the Western Front. Hitler's final, desperate attempt to turn the tide ended not in triumph, but in utter exhaustion. If you'd like to delve deeper into the strategic blunders that shaped the war, consider watching our video on Operation Market Garden next.